Yo! What's up, guys? It's your boy Papa C, and welcome back to Luminous Lands. Last episode, I almost drowned. Yeah, I feel like that's the most critical piece of information. But, hey, we're back home, we're resting, we're chilling. Let's go downstairs. Look, it's the hero. Your friend told us all about what happened. Well, see, I can't say I was thrilled, learned all the things you've gotten caught up in, but I'm elated that you succeeded. There was never a doubt in our minds. Thank you, Conrad, for saving our home and making us prouder than we ever felt. We got you a gift for all your trouble. Don't worry about how expensive it was. A legendary trainer needs a legendary Pokeball. How the hell did they get this? I'm sure you have important matters to attend to. I actually would like to know how much you pay for. Don't worry about it. I attend to. So we want to keep you any longer. Your friend's still waiting for you outside. You gotta go talk to her. What? They're not gonna answer the question how much it costs. Okay, sure, fine. You just ignored me, didn't you? Conrad! I'm finally sure it's actually you. The illusion is worn off. You seem to be pepping up. That's a relief. Hey, could you come meet us at the west entrance of Alexandria, right? You'll have to go to try again and come from there. A big chunk of the city was blocked up by the police because of the fire right now. But only when you feel better. Rush. Okay. Rush a little bit. Why? Well, you'll see. So, come from Trigon at the west? Okay. So, I guess I can't fly there? Oh, I guess I can. Oh, there's like a lot of it. Okay, so we're gonna just... Okay, hold on. North, west, south. Let's come west through Trigate and let's see if we can keep moving. Plus, I've already been there, in almost, I've avoided all the trainers in the west route. Beaten. Did not beat. Oh! Hey, you are. Gino's looking for you. Oh. Hello. Here's who we've been looking for. Stand next to me. Oh, sure. Since Fabio, I'm sure you were all amazed to learn that Apex plans were indeed real. However, you'll be pleased to know that as a few minutes ago, the company has been officially shut down. Yeah! Woo! It was a dangerous and scary endeavor to stop the crazy CEO from destroying our home. But he's in prison now, and no longer is a threat to us, thanks to a very brave group of people. Plenty of police officers that you've seen around the city, and he participated, so be sure to thank them when you walk nearby. But these 6 trainers alongside me, stepped in as well. Despite them not being part of the police force, they put their safety on the line to save Fabio. So, I think they deserve a good, hearty thank you. 3, 2, 1, wah! Alright. Oh! I'm ready to fight, damn it! Hold on. I'm ready to fight those old Apex fools! Where are they? Hang on! Oh yeah! Whoa! Uh, it's over, Timo. It's over? We dealt with it. Apex is gone. The CEO's in prison. Oh, oops. Sorry for wasting your time, everyone. Let me just move all the way. And 3, 2, 1. Thank you, trainers! I can't do a loud. I can't do an echo effect. Thanks for coming, everyone. We're all done here. Conrad, real quick, see this building behind us? It's the 8th gym. The police blockade makes it really hard for people to reach the regular gym, so this is our solution at the moment. It's not as very elegant, but you shouldn't judge it by appearance. This is wicked strong. I'm looking forward to seeing you in front of me in the Champion's Crater. Don't back out now. Well, time to get that avian badge. Oh, wow, this is actually kind of sad. Oh, I gotta blame Argus for this one. And here you finally are. Ready to try for your final gym match? Personally, I'd be eager to battle you ever since I take down that madman on his roof. I only wish that I could have done it in my usual stomping grounds. But hey, perhaps if we ever have a rematch. The absolute string you ate in that raid? Wow, incredible. Vallon, you'll be an absolute joy. Alright, let's go. So then we have to go to the Champion's Crater. Huh. Aid assault. Oh crap, we don't know what type. Nah, we don't need to worry about that. Just punch. Oh, fairy. Okay, this might be a problem. Although, it's clear that we're not doing a lot of damage. So we're gonna go for Earthquake. Ah! Oh! I got a solution for this one. We're dealing with a Psychic Fairy. So, what's the best strategy? And a Hardy X Scissor. Yes! Alakazam. Alakazam is a Psychic type pure. Oh wait, no, we don't need to switch out though. So her whole team is Psychic. Oh damn, then I guess Trakani is actually our ace here. Sequel. Shadow Ball, we got this, we got this. That's fine, you can heal, but I can cut! One more X Scissor! Yes! Mystic. Okay, I'm gonna switch out with Kojiro. We're really pushing our pressure. I'd best think of a way to win, fast. Great thing about Psychic types is that they're very good at thinking. $20! Yes! He's been poisoned. Although... what is that? Oh, we won! I actually couldn't tell you what I was looking at. I feel like I should be frustrated, but I'm far too good of a mood. Congratulations on your final badge. Thank you. You deserve it. Completely. Here is the Mystic Badge. Alright, that means I can finally go to the Champion's Crater. Alright! And have this CR2. Ooh, Psychic. Nice. it deals a ton of damage via psychic energy, and it can also confuse your target. And with that, you've done it. You've gotten all 8 badges. It's up to Route 12 and the victory road for you. If anyone can do it, you can. Good luck. The victory road. Let's go. We got this now. Oh, hold on. Let me just... Hello? Hey, Conrad? Oh, it's Sobas. Yo, what's up? I heard about everything you did, and I couldn't be more grateful. Could you head to the base on Route 5, please? I have a lot that I want to discuss with everyone. Alright. Okay. Looks like we're going to Route 5 then. I mean, I was hoping to kind of hit the lead now, but... I mean, do we really get the lead now? We can take a little bit of a break. I mean, we're close to hitting the end. And I just realized, I gotta go. 7 Dragon 2022. I have to actually play 7 Dragon 2022. I finished the first game, and I haven't done the second game. I need to do that. And yesterday uploaded, well, technically, as of today, recording this, today I uploaded the latest video of Luminous Lands. And yesterday before that, I uploaded Fuga Melodies of Steel up video. So yeah, I gotta upload more. And I also have to then. Yeah, no. This I actually now I'm paying attention to the music. Isn't this? Oh my gosh! It's a specific track in Metaphor Refantasio. I don't know where it's played, but I know it's a Metaphor Refantasio track. If I'm right, someone post in the comments, or if I'm wrong, just say in the comments. Frustrates me. And then I just recently watched the latest episode of Digimon Beat Break. I have to actually get better at actually creating view videos. By that, I actually have to, make more of them and not just make one and then say, yeah, that's it. Oh god, I suck at this so much. I really do. Anyway, Connor, did Kobus call you too? I guess we just wait until she shows up. Oh, shoot. There you are, Topaz. What's up? Sorry for the abrupt call, but this is really important. First thing I want to do is sincerely thank you, Connor. Thank you so much for helping Twilight. I understand our introduction wasn't great. It really wasn't. And that whole debacle with Shaito wasn't great either. It really wasn't. But you stuck with us. You were instrumental in getting that drill stopped. I mean, it was going to destroy my home, so I kind of had to stop it. I don't know how any of us could ever repay you. Nah, you don't need to worry about that. So, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you indeed. Hey, oh yeah, thank you, truly. Now, there was one more thing I called you all here to discuss. Once I walked out of this base, I'm going back to Alexandria to turn myself... Oh, right, yeah, you did lead a criminal organization that was then labeled a terror. This group due to Chai, so yeah, you kind of... Even if you were technically just trying to find information, you technically did also assist the Apex Corporation. But then again, I guess you would... This is where we get to this muddy ground, because Agate at the end of the day did rebel and it went against Argus, but he was within the machinations and was willing to support when a good chunk of it in the pursuit of making financial gains. There is also the possibility that he might at best get like a reduced sentence, not life, but probably just parole. Well, because let's be honest, he can't just say, I didn't know anything about this. You knew about it, you were willing to let this whole slide, so you're gonna have to just admit to it. Like, he probably could get a lenient sentence. He'd probably be out of prison within, I guess, 40 years, maybe? I mean, it depends on how severe he knew about everything. Did he know that Argus was planning on destroying the entire region? No, he just thought it was going to make him a shit ton of money, so I bet he'd probably be let go. But Topaz, on the other hand, she was technically one of Argus's top guys. And yes, she was technically a double agent and was trying to figure out what Argus was doing. She was also leading a group that was at worst, at best, just a bunch of nuisances who were trying to do the right thing, but at worst was what Chai was doing. And since Chai was using the term Team Twilight, she's kind of in a situation where she can't just pretend that she didn't do anything wrong, when in reality she technically was the leader of the group. And you see where I'm going with this? Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Basically, in this very convoluted, long chain of talking and yapping, she technically does have to turn herself in. What? Why? I don't understand. Dear, you are our leader. We saved the region because of you. Why do you want to turn yourself in like a real criminal? Yeah, can't you just retire in peace like the rest of us? If anyone has earned it, it's you. The police are placated for now, but they would be hit with corruption charges. Charges if they stop looking for us. Like it or not, we're all vigilantes. Apex were criminals, but so are we. Yeah, obviously. And the shit Chai did doesn't help you guys either, because, oh, well, they were good members, but still, it was the guy who brought in the initial start, so we sabotaged, disrupted, forcibly entered, caused, controlled chaos. True, you committed a lot of crimes. All over the region. They're not going to settle for some fairy tale explanation about how we were good guys because we were doing the right thing. Which is true. They aren't going to settle for that because, yeah, sure, you can say that, but you still broke the law numerous times. That's not going to fly. They've already seen my face. Part of the reason it's not even showed it on the broadcast was because I planned on doing this. Confirmation I'm the leader of Twilight will most likely appease them enough to leave the rest of you alone. Which is true, since, guess what? You just take the head of the snake and the body just dissipates. It's like if you go and get the head of a mafia boss, or get the heads of the mafia. It's a... I'm about to probably get myself in trouble, but basically, what happens when you take the head of a beast? Like, for example, a dragon. What happens when you cut off a dragon's head? The body goes limp, because the brain isn't there. Topaz is the leader, so take away Topaz, Team Twilight disperse. There's no need for them anymore. We already got the leader, we don't need anybody else. Why do you think they didn't go and grab all of Al Capone's men, and instead just went after Al Capone? Because Al Capone is the leader. I'm bringing up, like, Prohibition-era mafioso gangsters, but, like, Al Capone's the best example. You go after the big guy, who is the biggest amount of pull and resources, the leader, and then everybody else disperses because the guy who was keeping everybody together was the leader. After all, you four, as well as our grunts, you can all return to your normal lives. But you can't! What will you do without you? Cedro, my friend, Apex is gone. Twilight was formed specifically to put a stop to Apex. True. Twilight isn't needed anymore. Yep, that's actually the right. The movement's dead. You achieved what you needed to do. You got the results you wanted. Now, kill it. You can't keep something like this going forever. Because if you do, it ends up becoming corrupted, twisted, and becomes a shell of its former self. Some things need to die, and this whole group's main goal was to stop Apex from doing what it was planning to do. And it's been achieved. So, best to just take out the garments and go back to living normal lives. Because that's what needs to be done. It's their dysfunction, and it's time for it to disband. And, well, it's gonna be a lame note to end on if we all got arrested. I can't even guarantee that you won't all get arrested regardless of what I do. But I think, seeing as most regular people have been talking very nicely about us, the leader of the vigilantes will be enough for the police. Obviously. I have it in my mind, everyone. I knew you wouldn't like it, but it's for the best. Come here, Topaz. Hey, I'm not really a huggy kind of person. Ah, come on. I understand, Topaz. You're braver than I ever could be. Thanks for everything. Everyone. Alright. As of now, Team Twilight is officially disbanded. If I can give you one more order despite that, please spread the word to all our grunts. Give them all my best, and happy trails to you all. Well, I'd go for a nice cup of joe. Honey mint, my favorite. I'm going shopping. Ciao, everybody. You're the best work partners I could ever ask for. My priorities are on sitting back on the couch and taking the longest nap of my life. Hopefully our goof doesn't take too long at the shop, because it'd be lovely to catch next to him. See you all. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I have a home and a life, but I'd just return to regular life? Actually, don't answer that. Regular life is downtime between one incredible experience to the next, isn't it? I shouldn't be sad that Twilight has ended. I should be excited for what comes next, huh? Yeah, but you're technically saying goodbye to a group of friends. It's sad. This technically was a could call a hangout club. There's gotta be at least one thing that'll end up being even cooler. After all, I'm saying all this about being vigilante. Are you excited for what comes next? Yeah. Because it's a surprise. Whether it's good or bad, and just know this. Tomorrow could become even brighter. I know someone's going to say, but it could also become even darker. True. But then the day after that could become brighter. Or the day after that. It's the unknown factor of the world that makes it beautiful. Sure, the world has its bad times, and sure, it has its stupid times. But that's the nature of the world. The nature of people. The world would become really boring if everybody thought the same way, didn't it? Wouldn't it? Come on. If you try to force everybody to think the way you do, the world becomes boring. The chaos and abnormality, all the various thoughts and ideas, it also makes the world fun. And the unknown factor of tomorrow makes it even more fun. So, yeah. Dan, you're probably going to be fine. Like me. Anyway, if I was smarter, I'd probably end this talk off some really profound note. But that's not really what I'm good at. Maybe once I finish high school I'll do better. Seeing which, I have probably mountains of homeworks to catch up. Fun. I guess I better go too. Hope you have an incredible day. Up. Let's hit it. We're back in Pagodia City. And, hold on, let me check my bag. Yep, we have a good chunk of Pokeballs. So without further ado, hold on, let me go check her. Go call Copernico just to make sure we're supposed to go. Yep. Alright, Copernico, let's go challenge that league. We're about to reach the end. Dang. Anyway, what was I saying before we had that whole talk? And before I talked about moving forward? What was it? Oh, right, let's play Fudge, and then review videos, double Fudge! I also should really be playing Pathways on stream. I gotta set like 2 hours for Pathways, and... Okay. So I know I brought up how I'm gonna install this on your guys. It's a fun game, man. It's you just know that there's a problem when the game is fun. You kind of don't want to uninstall it despite the fact that it takes too much goddamn gigabyte space. Yeah, that's with me with ZZZ. Don't worry, I didn't install Honkai Star Rails. At the very least, I have enough willpower to not put myself back into that game again. Thank goodness. Alright. Oh, right. I forgot. Hold on. Wow, we have a lot of Pokemon I miss. I own only 60. Hold on. Oh, Orbiter. Got it. Oh. It really makes sense why it's a Ghost Flying type now. Why that was Argus's ace. A man who clearly couldn't... I'm still... The funny thing is that I was actually still thinking about Argus and his motivations, like when I was just done after I finished that episode, because my brain couldn't just stop thinking about a man who quite literally just fully gave in to rage. I know it's probably weird, but I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, it wasn't the goal of taking over the region. It wasn't the goal of gaining ultimate power. Hell, he didn't even want to try and bring his dead Pokemon back to life. He was just someone who was just raging at the world. And my brain was just thinking, in this weird sense, what if Argus wasn't wealthy? What if he was just a common, average person who lived in Fabio and tragically lost his Pokemon Day? Do you want us to... I want to ask every single person who's watching this video, if you've reached this point, I want you to genuinely answer this question. Do you think Argus would have had that crash out? Would have crashed out? Because I'm going to tell you right now my opinion, no. Since he was wealthy, since he was part of a wealthy family that had clearly a lot of ties and connection with the business world within Fabio, he was technically already going to have a ton of people coming around him, trying to leech off him, trying to be like, hey buddy, oh look man, and let's be friends, in the desperate attempt to try and siphon off of his finances and get him to be buddy with them, because we all know how the world of business is. It's cutthroat. And that's how you get into this industry. That's how you get close. You gotta make buddy with some really strong and powerful people. I want to go down there and check what's going on over there, but... And then this is what leads to it. William's grandfather said it best. He was reckless. He was foolish. He was desperate to get in. H-Star? Oh, I know what this Pokemon is. He was desperate. So desperate that he didn't even contemplate the dangers of what he was going to... or rather, how sinful and how morbidly messed up what he was about to do really was. Because all he cared about was trying to get ahead. And, the grieving son of a powerful corporation is mourning the loss of his Pokemon? Well, how about the best gift is to give him a new one? Not even truly thinking or even comprehending, wait a minute, isn't that extremely fucked up? No, you were so focused on the concept of pursuing financial success that you ended up doing something far more horrific. And the ironic thing is, I think that psychologically kind of fucked Argus in the head. Like, genuinely, let me just go further with this. Argus's mindset was in the process of grieving over Altaria. He was mentally grieving. And hell, we have that final moment last episode where he's just... well, I'm spoiling something here, but you gotta watch that episode. If you watch that episode, you understand what I'm about to say. But he was having a temper tantrum. He was completely losing his mind over this. And let's be honest, if we think about it, then it makes sense. Argus never grew past his mental development. Oh, wow, that actually is really cool. He never really grew past what had happened. He never really mentally grew out of the pain that was in his heart. He didn't accept the loss of Altaria and move forward in his life. No, he kept holding on to that anger, holding on to that resentment, holding on to that hatred. And he never let it go. He just let it fester and fester and fester and fester and fester and fester to the point where it consumed him. To the point where if we were to be honest with ourselves, we could all universally look at Argus's crash out as a temper tantrum from a child who I feel like it's wrong to call it a temper tantrum. I feel like it's wrong to just disavow it to that. But it's like Argus never, despite the fact that he grew up physically, the mental scars prevented him from growing up mentally and accepting the loss. Which in turn led to him holding on to that resentment and anger. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just not making enough sense. I feel like I'm making sense, but at the same time I feel like I'm not. Because at the same time, I can kind of see where that's going. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I mean... Oh wow, I got duped. I got duped hard. Radpole. What the hell? That looks like a knight's helmet. I don't even know what that could evolve into. Oh, hello. No trainers, you won't find them for a bit. If you keep traveling west, you'll find the badge gate in Victory Road. Pretty much every trainer's training there. After all battles in this more residential area tend to get noise complaints. Oh, so this is just a residence area? Or main village. Something small. Until they're very strong trainers in its history, including me. Oh. Oh. So I guess this is the path. Oh, I guess I did find my way back right here. Did they even show up on the map? But most likely someone's gonna think it's weird that I'm even... Yeah. Some people are gonna most likely think it's weird that I'm still thinking about it, but I can't help but think about it. Hell, his entire team is just flying types. And here's the thing. We don't know what his team was like before, during his journey, but I'm sure as I'll bet in good money, it wasn't all flying types. It's just super fascinating how a man will quite literally just willingly choose to keep nothing but flying type Pokemon on his team. team, and yet he is quite literally the negative antithesis of a flying type user. And someone's gonna be like, wait, what do you mean? He is not free. He is enslaved. You know how... Okay, Persona 4. Like, I think that I'm using Persona 4 as like the best example. But you know how Yukiko has her whole shadow is quite literally a bird that's in a cage that has a window that's completely open, how she can quite literally get out and free herself, but she psychologically doesn't do it? Do it because she's, oh, I need to take her to the end, yada yada yada. I think from our training and going up for a week straight, this isn't an uncommon thing. There's a manor nearby where trainers can stay so that they're interesting. The best trainers in the region train here. After all, the Pokemon League is just within reach. So when I think about it, it's like the same way. Argus has a team of flying type Pokemon, but he himself is not free because he's trapped within the cage of his own hatred. I might just be going way too deep into this, or maybe I am thinking about this having the right amount of thought process for what Argus's mindset is. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong on how I view Argus. Oh, man. It's kind of weird. I always do this when it comes to fictional characters, so... Because... This house is where trainers... You're free to stick around as long as you want. Oh, cool. But I'm just... Maybe I'm just weird? I might just be... Maybe I'm just weird. I mean, technically, people most likely always have discussions about fictional characters, or just both fan-made and canon, in order to understand them a lot more. So maybe me bringing up Argus isn't weird, but I don't know. I'm just yapping my butt off. Anyway, close to hitting it. Huh? Oh, you're on the way to Victory Road. I'm happy for you, dearie. Now, it's time to check your badges. The Standard Badge, the Midnight Badge, the Infernal Badge, the Typhoon Badge, the Arthro Badge, the Verdant Badge, the Alloy Badge, and the Mystic Badge. Oh, butter my biscuit. Call me behind and call me a biscuit. You've really gotten them all. You better stop wasting your time then. The Elite Four is awaiting. Dang it, so it's not a tournament arc. I was kind of hoping for a tournament arc. Is it weird? Okay. Let me just say this. Someone's gonna think it's weird that I want that. Or probably is gonna think that that's normal, but go on. If you watch the Pokemon anime well, if you're a Pokemon fan, you've watched the Pokemon anime, you've seen Ash's journey. We've all deep down wished that the Pokemon League, at some level, was a tournament arc. And there's Fix. Hold on. Ooh. Bet you know it's gonna be tough. Prepared? Oh shoot. Nice. Ironically enough, having this many trainers here at the league, all nerve-wracked and just prepping themselves up, is honestly really cool. Again, man, kind of wish a lot of fan games had tournament or tournament leagues. That's kind of one of the reasons why I like Galart. We had a tournament. Although I kind of wish we had a lot more characters for that tournament instead of the gym leaders. But then again, the concept that the gym leaders could actually go and challenge the champion himself, for his title as champ, is actually really cool. But anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode, guys. You know, by now, please sure to like, share, and notify, and any and all future videos. Without further ado, it's your lovely host, Pepsi, signing off. Ciao.